Hey everybody, my name's Jake Invest. Today I'm talking about Amazon stock. Is Amazon a buy? I would say yes, it is a buy in my own opinion. This is not financial advice, but yes. And don't forget to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. And the reason I think it's a buy is because it's a very solid, extremely good company that is very, very profitable. Let's check out the financials, right? So they had a revenue of 469 billion US dollars, right? This is US dollars. This is insane. It grew every single year from 2012 to 2021. Every year it made more revenue. Like there's not any discrepancies in there. Now, I don't know about 2022. It might actually go under what 2021 was because of the possible recession and then the negative GDP growth. And their net income is also insanely profitable, right? They've had a continuous growth of net income every single year. Since 2015, they just been shooting up in growth, right? 33 billion US dollars in 2021 net income, all profits, right? That's what they got to reinvest back into their company. Now, they don't really dilute the shareholders very much, which is a really good thing. They really haven't been buying back shares either, but hey, whatever. They're still growing and they're still going to be, I think they're going to have a revenue of $1 trillion in about 10 years from now, because I think they're just going to dominate the entire space of e-commerce, Amazon Web Services, and I'm sure they're going to have new things that come out. There's Alexa. Oh, and look, I looked up Amazon News and it says Alexa mimicking the voice of a deceased relative. I think that's a little creepy, but hey, whatever you want to do, the Alexa can copy people's voices when they talk now. So if we look at their cash flows, we see that they grew their free cash flow over the last 10 years, but for some reason in 2021 they had a negative free cash flow. I'm sure that it's going to recover. This company ain't going out of business. They make too much money. They do a lot of share-based compensation, which means that they pay their employees in shares. They have a PE ratio of 52. The PE ratio is kind of high, but the PE ratio is priced in for the growth. It doesn't always mean it's a bad thing if there's a high PE ratio. It just means that people expect future growth from the company. Now, I say if you want a pretty safe investment, Amazon might be a good investment to get into. Now, if you want 100x your money or 10x your money, then I would say probably not get into Amazon, because it's going to take a lot for Amazon to 10x your money, right? It would need a $10 trillion market cap, which is extremely hard to get to. The highest market cap from any tech company was Apple, and it almost hit 3 trillion. Amazon would have to make a $10 trillion market cap. The market cap is the price of the stock times the shares outstanding. So it'd be 108 times 10.17 billion shares outstanding, and it'll give you a $1.1 trillion market cap. Let's look at the forecast. And in the 12-month forecast, their high is $244 a share. The average is $181 a share, and the low is $113. So according to the analysts, there is only upside to investing in Amazon. They think that Amazon is going to have almost a $1 trillion revenue by 2026. I think it's going to get to a $1 trillion revenue. I don't know when. It might be 2028, but I think it's going to get there. Their EPS is growing every single year, and look, it shows that it's going to drop in 2022. That's what they predict. Their EPS is going to grow after 2022. So the analysts change their theories as the years go, because things change in the company, and they're lowballing the estimates of the future growth. So if we had a 30% growth every single year after this year in revenue, we would definitely be at a $1 trillion revenue every single year after 2026 or by 2026. If you get what I'm saying. So the analysts are saying it's a strong buy and a buy, no sell ratings. Amazon does not pay a dividend, which means it's only priced in for growth, which is good. If it does get to $244 a share, it would have to be shares outstanding, 10.17 billion shares times 244. So the market cap would need to be $2.4 trillion, about $2.5 trillion market cap. So that's pretty insane. That's a lot of growth that the company is going to need to get to that amount of a market cap. I think it's possible, but the government right now, the Fed, is taking money out of the market, and they are increasing rates, so less people are going to be using margin. So I don't think that the stock market's going to go up anytime soon. I think that it's going to stagnate or go down even more, because if there is a recession, that could cause the stock market to go down, and high interest rates could cause the stock market to go down. And you know what? I'm just going to chill back and save up my money and probably invest a little later on. If you think that the stock market's going to rebound, then do whatever you want. I'm not a financial advisor. Also, I personally think that is always best to just dollar cost average into good ETFs every single week, every 2 weeks when I get paid, no matter what the market does. No matter what happens in the market, I'll always put money into ETFs every single pay and make that a majority of my portfolio, right? So I always have money to fall back on, and I will always have a retirement in the future if things go south with my stock investments. I don't think anything's going to go south with Amazon though. In the future, whenever they drop the interest rates again and everything, the recession is over and all of the inflation is done, hopefully everything gets back to normal. The stock market is going to rally. It's going to go up really fast, probably. I mean, there's definitely going to be a bull market in the future. So I'm just planning on slowly investing into the market, into really good stocks that I think are going to go up. If you can find some good stocks, I would just dollar cost average. And if you like them and you believe in them and you don't care if it goes down, and if it goes down and it makes you happy that it went down, then yeah, that's what I'm doing. I like when my stocks go down because I can lower the average cost of it, and then I can make more money in the future. Could be 10 years from now. I don't know. Amazon stock, is it a buy? I would say so. Personally, not financial advice. But hey, have a good night. Like and subscribe. Peace.